Hi guys, it's been I think just over a week since I posted a video, and actually, in all honesty, I have a couple of videos lined up that I still have to edit. I thought I'd put this one out first because I was expecting to get those videos out before the end of September, but that didn't happen. But that's life. I'll get those videos out too, but I wanted to get one or two videos out before then because September ended and October has come in. Yay! Good news is I started the Books in the Freezer, the readathon that they're hosting. I did that video. That was my last video actually, and I started that, and I'm already one book down. I read Keelan Patrick Burke's Dead Leaves. Right there. That's a good book. It's very autumn-centric. I'm not going to say it's a Halloween collection because technically it's not. It's more of an ode to the whole to the season as a whole. Alright, so books that I read in September. This is actually a pretty good month for me. 6 books, all in all, for September. That's pretty good for me. And some of them, I started before September, but oh well. Still a pretty good list. Okay, so I read Cabin at the End of the World by Paul Tremblay. Now I have a review coming out for this one. It's one of the videos I have recorded already, and I just want to mention that I've read an article from Paul. He posted on his Twitter that doesn't really explain the ending, but but in a sense it does. My only beef with the book was with the ending, and you'll see in the video. But I just want to say that the article or the review that I read from Paul Tremblay sort of cleared it up. Now I understand, but I'm still going to post because a lot of people, if you go to the Amazon page, Amazon.com, and look up The Cabin at the End of the World, man, there's a lot of hate going on for this book simply because of the ending, and that's ridiculous, I think. Okay, I also read A Study in Scarlet by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and it's always fun reading some Holmes, but this one is a little weird. I was kind of reading this because of Steve Donahue. He's been rereading a lot of the Sherlock Holmes stories lately, and there's that middle part that he talks about that's just like, what? What's going on? I thought it was, first time I read that, I thought it was a different story altogether. Alright, so I also read, along with Dane Reads, he and I did a buddy read with quite a few other people over the emails, and we read The Wizard of Oz, and I'm going to be doing a review video for that myself. I didn't read the book, but I listened to it. I listened to the Anne Hathaway Audible.com production, and it was phenomenal. I love Anne Hathaway, and it was a lot of fun. She blows this book out of the water. It's a really awesome listen. And I also finally finished Matterhorn by Karl Marlentes. This was really, I'm gonna probably do a review video for this one as well because I really enjoyed it. I think it might be a new favorite. I also read Video Night by Adam Cesare. I wrote a review for it. I'm gonna put the link down there. And safe to say, I really enjoyed it. It's very much a throwback to 80s horror movies, and if you really like 80s horror movies, at least as much as I do, you should read this book. I might review that one as well. I got a lot of reviews to do. I reviewed with words. I just want to review with the mouth. Was that creepy? It was probably creepy. Okay. And to follow that up, I read another horror movie-centric book that was actually recommended on Books in the Freezer, and that was The Witching Hour Theater by Jonathan Janz. This is another very much horror movie, not necessarily 80s, but it takes place in a movie theater that shows like midnight midnight horror movies, you know, like one Tuesday out of every month, something like that. We don't have anything like that in my immediate vicinity, but we do have something like that in Toronto. I've always wanted to go, but it's like an hour and a half away, and I have trouble getting to things that actually matter, like HWA meetings. So I haven't been to one in like years and years. All right, so that was my my month in reading, and stay tuned because there's also going to be a massive book haul video. Keep being creative, and we'll talk to you soon.